This morning we're going to be talking about one verse, Ephesians 4:13, which says, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." Now, it's so easy for us to limit God. To say, well, He could never do that. He could never do this big thing. Sometimes we feel God's telling us to do something or not to do something, but we don't give Him the credit. We don't give Him the ability to change in our lives. But truly, He can do all things. And that's the thing. He actually spoke the world into existence. If you look at the very first, and this is the problem that many people have with the Bible, is they have troubles with the very first verse of the Bible. In the beginning, God. When we can tackle that verse, we can actually accept it. In the beginning, God, then everything else that happens after that is going to make sense and going to work. But if we can't accept that first verse, in the beginning, God, then nothing is going to make sense. But truly, He spoke the universe into existence. All the way from the supernovas, the huge galaxies, the black holes, down to your DNA that is incredibly complex. And it has all the information of all of your life written in every single cell of your body. The complexities of the atom. For years they thought the atom was the smallest particle. But then they found out that it goes deeper than that. The atom is made up of parts, the protons, neutrons, and electrons. And they said that is the simplest it could ever break down to. And then years went by, and then they found out, oh, those protons, neutrons, and electrons are broken down, and they're made up by parts called quarks. And they have different flavors of quarks. Up, down, strange. You know, these are the types, serious, these are the flavors of quarks that make up the parts of the atom. And they're saying, oh, that's the simplest it can be. But if God waits and doesn't come and gives us more time here, I'm sure they're going to come up with more complexity that, oh, no, there's a more simpler way that we can break it down. And that's the thing. God spoke everything from the big universe down to the tiny particles into being. And if that truly is your God, the one who did all of this, the one who loved you enough that He didn't want you to go to hell because of your sins, so He died in your place on the cross of Calvary. That is the God that the Bible talks about. And if that is your God, then have nothing wrong with this verse. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That it's not just some things, it's all things. Cry out to Him. Ask Him what He's wanting you to do today. And then trust Him for the faith, because you know what? Sometimes we can get into this mindset, okay, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, and I'm just gonna pump this iron for Christ, and I'm gonna do it myself and pull myself up by my bootstraps. And we leave Christ out of it. But that's the big thing. It's Christ who's doing it. It's not you. It's not me. It's Christ. I can do all things through Christ, through Him. Are we letting Him do the work in our lives? Or are we trying to do it ourselves? Which it means humbling yourself, admitting the truth. I cannot do it on my own. God, I need You to come into my life, into my heart. I need You to do this stuff in me. I can't. And then purposing to give Him all the glory in the end. When He does a good work, and He blesses you and blesses everything and blesses the results, and then people start coming and they say, hey, you did a good job there. it's easy to take the credit and be like, yeah, you know, look at who you're talking to. Of course I did a good job. No, we need to immediately turn things back to Christ. No, it wasn't me who did it. It was Christ in me who did it. Thank you very much, and God bless. Oh, wait. I was waiting to catch you. Thank you so much for staying. This is so important. If you like the video, I want you to like it, subscribe, and this is the important part. Share it with your friends so that they can like it too. Cool? Thanks. Now I'm going to race and beat them.